350, the big picture. The more urgent need for the Yankees was Clemens getting one win over the Twins. That'll help. Jason Kubel, you go down. Jeff Cirillo as well. Half a swing, all the strikes. 4 Ks for Clemens in this one. We go to the 6th inning. Home half. We're tied at 1. We're not tied at 1. Buff Bonser gives up the gopher ball to Bobby Abreu. Just his 5th of the season and 2nd at home. Went a long way, though. 2-1 in favor of the Yanks. Later in the frame, 5-1 Yankees. Alex Rodriguez grounder handled there by Cirillo. Jeter out and A-Rod down at first. Contact with first baseman Justin Morneau. A-Rod shaken up on the play. You see he's hustling down the line and come up with a strained left hamstring. Will be reevaluated Tuesday. A-Rod would stay in the game for one batter, but Joe Torre comes out and says, you're done. By the way, Joe Torre, 22, when he caught Spawn's 350th victory. Top 8, Clemens still out there. 8 innings pitched, 2 hits, 97 pitches. Set down the last 15 he faced. Yankees win it 5-1. Here's the winning pitcher. Like I haven't said that 350 times.
Streaking Seattle in Kansas City. Mariners putting their season-high 8-game win streak on the line under new skipper John McLaren's watch. Top 1 were scoreless. With 2 aboard, it's Jose Guillen. The base knock up the middle off Gil Mesh. Jose Vidra and Raul Bañez score. M's up 2-0 early. Bottom 3, King Felix in trouble. Royals down 2-1. Hernandez has to turn and watch it fly off the bat of David DeJesus. His solo shot, his 5th of the year. And just like that, we're tied at 2. Bottom 9, Eric O'Flaherty for the M's. Still tied, winning run on 2nd. Martin at the dish. Base hit to right. Guillen gets the ball in quickly. Esteban Herman goes to 3rd, hesitates, does not score. Would that be costly? 2 batters later, George Sherrill in dealing for the M's. Alex Gordon, the phenom, at the plate. And he goes down swinging. Royals squander a great opportunity. Top 11 still tied. Mariners threatening against Octavio Dotel. 2 on, 2 out for Jose Lopez. And Lopez goes down swinging. Dotel struck out the side. Bottom 11. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for Emil Brown. And it gets Brendan Morrow. He comes through. Sac fly to deep center. DeJesus tags and scores. Richie Sexton left this game with a bruised thumb. M's drop a 6th straight road game, 3-2. Against the Braves. Dodgers down a run in the bottom of the 5th, tying run at 3rd. All-star Russell Martin, a shot off the wall in left center. Rafael Furcal scores easily, and Martin is into 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the game. And we're tied at a run apiece. Top 6, they're loaded for the Braves. Joe Beimel in relief. Beimel gets Jared Saltalamacchia to hit it into the hole at 2nd. Jeff Kent, the diving play to get him at 1st. Top play nominee, keeps the game tied at 1. Bottom 6 with 2 out. Smoltz gets James Loney swinging on the nasty splitter. Ball kicks away from Brian McCann, though. Loney reaching 1st on the drop. 3rd strike. Inning should have been over. Next up, Matt Kemp abusing the Smoltz offering. 2nd home run in as many days. His 3rd of the season. Dodgers take a 3-1 lead. Top 7, that's the count. Runners on the corners for Chipper Jones. Beimel gets Jones to ground into the 1-6-3 inning-ending double play. Braves fail to score there. Bottom 7. With a man on 3rd, it's that Martin kid again. His 1st career 4-hit game, 4 for 5, drove in 2. Dodgers win 8-2.
Padres Marlins, San Diego entered with a 1-game lead over the Dodgers in the West. Brian Giles up there at big, spacious Petco Park. Yeah, that holds most everything, but it's all full of doubles. Giles mashes that one. Going to cruise into 2nd for the double. 2 batters down in the order. Adrian Gonzalez comes up, hits one to Dan Uggla at 2nd. Giles coming home, and he's elusive. Miguel Olivo misses the tag. Pods up 1-0. We go to the 6th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Mike Cameron. There's a chopper. Miguel Cabrera coming up. Well, you're not getting Giles. The guy, he's sneaky in there. 2-0 Padres. They go on to win the game by a count of 3-1. Diamondbacks, very little success lately, very little success in St. Louis historically. Lost 5 of the last 7. They're 11-20 all-time in St. Louis. It's their worst mark in any NL city. Yadier Molina shatters the bat. That's going to drop. Scott Rowland will score, and the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. Top 6. Arizona, runners on 2nd and 3rd. Chad Tracy singles for the Snakes to center. Two will come home. So the Diamondbacks from 1 down to 1 up. It's 3-2. In the 7th, the Cards make it a game of it. Still 3-3. Bases are chucked. Nobody is out. Albert Pujols is up, and this is what happens a lot when Big Al's up. Through the right side, 2 will score. Cards go up 5-3. They're going to win it 11-3, and Arizona's woes continue when they head to the banks of the big money. Well, that brings us to the unseeded Rangers against the unseeded Red Sox. And there's your new Celtic, Ray Allen, or simply Ray, throwing out the first pitch. Bottom 3, 2 runners on. Brandon McCarthy puts it right over the plate for Dustin Pedroia. 2-run double. Red Sox up 2-0. Then McCarthy walks Julio Lugo, who's still hitless in his last 33 at bats. Ron Washington's going to come get him after 3 2/3. Willie aired there, huh? Look at Jacoby Ellsbury. That guy is running like a man who is being chased by Pawtucket. He's scoring all the way from second. He's not messing with his baby. Sox up 4-0. Bottom 5, Sox is a 4-3 lead now, but the bases are chucked. Eric Hinsky deep. Kenny Lofton going back. Look out for the garage door! All right, well, he didn't hurt himself, but they do get hurt because 3 runs score, and the Red Sox win at 7-6. The series ends 2-2.
Devil Rays Indians behind Fausto Carmona, the AL Central leading Tribe, with Brooms out swinging to complete the 4-game sweep. To the 7th we go. Rays down 3-0. Bases full of Devil Rays, though. Johnny Gomes grounds to third. Casey Blake can't handle the hop. He's got no play. Greg Norton scores, and the Rays are down 3-1. Next at bat, pinch hitter Ty Wheaton, and Carmona plunks him. Another run scores. Tampa Bay within a run. That was all for Carmona. Indians bring in Rafael Perez. First batter for Perez. Strikes out pinch hitter Raul Casanova. Big strikeout for Perez. Next batter, bag still full. Akinori Norimura chops it back to Perez, who makes a great grab high above his head, throws home for the force out. It's worth another look. Perez, the top play nominee, and still nursing a 1-run lead. Next batter, Brendan Harris. Grounds out to Casey Blake, who struggles but makes the play. Perez out of a bases-loaded jam. Bottom 8, bags full for Grady Sizemore.
The 1-0.
And that is career hit number 500, his second career Grand Slam, 14th home run of the season. Indians win their 5th straight. With more Diamond Notes, here's Brian Kenny. Brewers and the Pirates. Damian Miller's NL Central leading Milwaukee crew swinging to bounce Pittsburgh for a 4th straight time. Wednesday night, it was Miller's last start for the Brewers, and all he did was hit a walk-off shot in the 11th to bounce the Astros 6-3. Monday night, another big night for Miller. Top 4, Brewers down 2-1 with 2 on. It's Miller time. His second home run this season. He drove in the Brewers' first 3 runs. Milwaukee up 3-2, top 7. They're loaded for Miller. Brewers up 6-3. You're watching 6th career Grand Slam 5, his 5th career multi-home run game, career high 7 RBI, and the Brewers roll 10-3.
The Cubs have to win to keep pace, playing the Nationals. Not a no-hitter. Top first, Aramis Ramirez up 2 on. Ramirez double to left field, going to rattle around there in the corner while Ryan Theriot, he taught John Travolta to score. He can teach you. Derek Lee will score as well. Cubs take a 2-0 lead. Now bottom first, Ted Lilly, he goes walk, so he's got 2 on. Dimitri Young, all-star, not there. Nasty hook out of the jam. Alfonso Soriano not in the starting lineup for the All-Star game. Passed by Barry Bonds. Doesn't seem to affect him. He's still playing well. The former Nat singles there. Rob Bowen will score. Soriano 2 for 5. The Cubs lead 3-0. 5-0 now. Mark DeRosa. Liner off. Pitcher Billy Traver. Soriano Lee score. Traver would be okay physically. Beat up in the box score bad. The Cubs win it 7-2. Colorado back home mercifully after a 1-9 road trip that really wasn't that close. Tommy Glavine looking to win 298 as he pitches for the Mets. Bottom third, Willie Taveras. Base hit. Nothing hurt. Next batter, Jamie Carroll. Base hit to right. Runners at the corner. It's okay. Bear down, kid. We'll get him. Next batter, all-star reserve, Matt Holliday. It's all or nothing here on Home Run Derby, and he duck streaks that one. A 3-2 pitch in the seats. Holliday's 14th, and the Rocks are up 3-0. Later, Brad Hawpe with 2 on. Base hit to center. Glavine having some trouble here. Garrett Atkins will score from second. The Rockies are up 4-0. Glavine going to go 6 innings, give up 6 earned, 5 walks. Yeah, that's not so good there. Knocks the base hit. Troy Tulowitzki. Brad Hawpe will score. Rockies win 6-2.
A's and the Astros. Player of the week, Craig Biggio and company, trying to win their 7th home game out of their last 8. Bottom 1, Stros down 1-0. Biggio doubles, bouncing off the left field wall. Biggio with 1,000 career extra base hits now. Bottom 5, we're tied at 2. Hunter Pence. That is not coming back. Jamie Moyer has to turn and watch it fly. 2-run shot, his 9th of the season. Stros up 4-2. Bottom 7, bases loaded for Eric Bruntlett. Pops it up to right. Shane Victorino giving chase. Oh my. Nobody reached out to catch him. It's worth another look. He crushed his 10th home run of the season in the 6th and tried to make that catch there. Top 9. Runners aboard, 2 of them. Trevor Miller gets Jimmy Rollins to fly out to center. That is your ball game. Astros win 7-5. Back to baseball. Blue Jays A's. Frank Thomas playing in his first game in Oakland since leaving the team for Toronto. Top 3, Jays down 2-0. Lenny Donato deals. And Vernon Wells crushes his 10th home run of the season. Wells just getting his hitting party started. Some fans in center hoping for a souvenir from the Big Hurt. Top 3, 2 on, 1 out. It's Thomas. Off Donato. All-star Alex Rios scores on the play. Part of a 6-run third for the Blue Jays. Top 6, it's Wells with his team up 6-4. Abusing the Colby Lewis offering. His first multi-homer game this season, number 11 on the year there. Blue Jays roll 11-7.
Baltimore and Chicago. Jim Thome, 482 career home runs. He's also struck out a bunch. Eric Bedard leads the American League in Ks. Well, in this case, Thome not striking out. He's hitting it far. 483rd, 11th of the season. Top 9 now. O's down 6-5. Bobby Jenks in, facing Brian Roberts. That gets through. Corey Patterson, who doubled to lead off the inning scores at 6-6. Couple batters later, Jenks to Kevin Millar. Millar singles to left, and we have nothing but a bunch of happy Orioles as the O's go on to win it by a count of 7-6. Plays here on SportsCenter, and I believe the phrase I'm looking for is number 10, friend. Here it is. Brian Roberts knocks the liner out of the air, catches it bare hand. Orioles win 7-6. Good night all around.
Number 9, Cubs Nationals. Dimitri Young. Pop up in foul territory. Aramis Ramirez over the shoulder. Gorgeous. Check it out again. Cubs get the victory 7-2.
Number 8 is your annual greased pole contest up there in Massachusetts, and they do this after every Red Sox victory. I don't know if you know that. They grease that baby up. You got to try and get out there and get the flag. Only one person in history has ever gotten it.
Who's that?
That is our own Steve Berthume. Is that poor clown no shot.
Number 7, Rangers Red Sox. Willie Ayer makes the great catch on the comebacker. More from this game in a bit.
2.
Number 5, Phillies Astros. Jimmy Rollins, the dribbler down the first base line. Woody Williams fields and falls down and yet completes the throw. Check it out again. Astros get the victory 7-5.
He's too old to be doing that.
I'm telling you.
Number 4, Mariners Royals. Shane Costa bunts the ground. Look at Adrian Beltre. He brought his glove to work, didn't need it there, and then John Buck hits it over there, and he's like, look at this, I can do it again. Bare hand. Nice! Except for the final score where the Mariners lost, 3-2.
Yeah, Rangers Red Sox back at the fence. Number 3, Mike Lowell, fly ball to right. Marlon Byrd diving and catching. Rangers, though, take the loss 7-3.
Number 2, Diamondbacks Cardinals. Steven Drew, as you see, clearly hits it to right center where Ryan Ludwig is there for the catch. Look at it again. You can see that a lot. It's not going to change the final score. Diamondbacks was 11-3. They're terrible when they go to St. Louis.
Number 1, Wimbledon, 4th round, Serena Williams overcoming an acute muscle spasm in her left leg. A rain delay as well. She defeats Daniela Hantkova 6-2, 6-7, 6-2. Serena will face Justine Henin in the quarterfinals at the All England Club.